Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Low Production. We are so happy to have you join us. It is September 30th. It is, right on the cusp of October, true football weather, really when college starts really motoring up. The NFL is in full swing. We are just so happy to have everybody here with us. This week, we're going to go over a little bit of college, a little bit of last week in the NFL. This coming week, our predictions. We'll have our parlays for you. And then we'll rank the top 5 quarterbacks, I think. For right now, I can see old Jess wants me to talk about the KU game. And I understand why. It's because for the last couple weeks, I've been, singing the praises of KU. I've said, hey, it's a legitimate football team. I mean, Missouri looks better and better every week. So, I was like, shoot, KU, could be right up there. It's just they weren't as good. The Cincinnati game taught me I was wrong. I'm just plain wrong. They don't have it yet. They're still getting better and better, but Cincinnati, the only reason KU was in that game was because of terrible officiating. Cincinnati beat them badly. KU's defense is horrible, which we kind of knew, but more horrible even than I thought. And they're an unserious team, unfortunately. My opinion on them is totally flipped from what I saw, after that Missouri game. It's just, I hope we can make a bowl game. So, bummer, but hey, we're going to persevere and overcome, all right? We're going to continue to get better. We're going to keep using David Booth's money. We're going to be all right.
You guys got that stadium,
Yeah, I had to pay for that first before you pay for the team. So, we're going to get better.
Mizzou's going to have a second stadium in Lawrence,
Okay, all right. You guys need to worry about finishing your stadium. It looks like a bunch of scaffolding in there.
I'll tell you what, it does look rough.
Yeah, it looks bad. When I was there, it looks bad.
But, we got the, Mizzou West.
Okay.
That's a beautiful stadium, by the way.
They haven't even played there in umpteen years.
I know, but next year, baby.
Okay, all right. I'm looking forward to it, I guess.
I wanted to start off with that Florida game, that upset in overtime. You watched that game?
Oh, Florida State, Virginia. Yeah, what a fantastic game. You were talking about, I think, to me off pod about Florida State kind of being a little fraudulent.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Virginia played a great game, but Florida State's, if they're gonna want to go, heck, they play Miami this week. That's going to be another tough game. Maybe they make a statement, actually. But what do you think, Jess? Do you think they're frauds? Do you think they just had a bad game? What do you think?
I think they're frauds.
Man, you don't like Tommy Castellanos, huh?
No, I'm not a big fan of him.
Wow, okay. Well, that's a bummer. What about Oregon, Penn State?
Oh, man, I thought for sure Penn State had it in the bag, but what a phenomenal game.
Absolutely. I think it went the way Penn State wanted most of the time. Relatively low scoring, a lot of run game. They just, I don't know. It wasn't really James Franklin's fault they lost. Everybody wants to hardy-har he can't win big games, but Drew Allar is the one that threw that heinous pick to kill the game. So.
Well, I'm going to combat that right now and say that he's kind of like Nick Sirianni, right?
Oh, wow.
He just coasts on talent. He had Tyler Warren last year, had Abdul last year.
Yeah, they're always stacked.
They're stacked. If you could put me at head coach and I'd be running play. We don't even.
Okay, great. What about so do you think it's James Franklin? You think he did call with their first overtime possession, he wanted to throw a pass,
When in doubt, 1-800-BAILOUT. That's his phone number. Go ahead, give it a call, give him a ring.
Okay.
But yeah, he's just been coasting on talent. But we're going to talk about the other side of the ball when it comes to talent.
Yeah.
We might have a Heisman guy.
I think you're right. Dante Moore looks, especially with how all of the heir apparents coming into the year, everyone talking about Cade Klubnik, Arch Manning, obviously, Garrett Nussmeier, all of them look kind of buns. And Dante Moore is making really impressive throws. That in particular, when I watch him, I go, man, he is dropping it in the bucket over and over again. He's got it figured out. definitely the most impressive looking quarterback that I've seen so far this year. And yeah, I'm sure he is the Heisman favorite now on the betting sites. But we watched that Oregon State game last week, I think, and he looked great in that game. It's just, hey, it's Oregon State, but doing it against Penn State, not only do I think he's the Heisman favorite, I think Oregon might have just moved up to my favorite to win the Natty.
Who?
Oregon, I said. I think so.
Whoa.
I think so. I don't know. I've been watching some Ohio State. I don't think they look that crazy.
They got
Their
that
defense is
receiver
great.
is good.
Jeremiah Smith, yeah, he's
a
great.
dog.
He's great, but I don't think they're out of of course they're very talented and they're a great team and they're a great coach team, but I don't see anything like insane coming from them. I see some stuff from Dante Moore that I go, good Lord, like how do you stop that? How do you cover that? And he's fast enough that he can scramble. So yeah, big fan of him. Big fan of the Oregon Ducks right now.
He's definitely got the strap.
Okay.
So, but we're going to bring you to the next segment.
Oh, wow.
College football's heating up, but let's talk about the Chiefs. Man. They are hot.
Big Vaughn had the chance to go down there to Arrowhead Stadium just yesterday and have just an absolute that was 2 days ago. Just have an absolutely great time watching the Chiefs rout the Ravens from pretty much start to finish of the game. I cannot remember the last time I've been to a Chiefs game and watched them put belt to ass like they did. And it was just, let me tell you, Jess, it was just a joy.
Here we are, folks. It's Low Production family. It is 37-13 Chiefs with 3 minutes left to go. What a beautiful sight. I'm so glad I was here today. I can't remember the last time the Chiefs have won by so much. Just an excellent showing all together. We'll break it down in the podcast, but just a fantastic offensive, defensive, everything showing. Maybe the Ravens are on fraud watch. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to watch the tape, but thanks for tuning in. Hello, Low Production crew. We're coming at you live from the Chiefs-Ravens game. Halftime just started. Chiefs 20, Ravens 10. Here's Big Vaughn's takeaways. The Chiefs are back. We are so back. The Ravens are whack. All right, catch you later.
No matter. The Packers, the Cowboys defense is too bad. No, the Cowboys defense is too bad for them.
Oh, he's gonna go!
I don't want to see close games when I'm there. I want to see us whoop people. And it was just a delight.
Yeah. I mean, you look back in 2013 when Andy Reid got here, he's always made the playoffs. He's always had a winning record, had 11 wins, 12 wins. He's been better than Mike Tomlin, quite frankly.
Yeah, sure.
Because I think when you get down to 1 and 2 and it's like this is a must-win game, it's like, okay, well, it's a playoff game. And I think they went out there and they throw the kitchen sink at him, and they even got Xavier Worthy back, which I think Brett Beach is cooking. The last, you have a bad year with Felix and Udike, who's
look, they can't all be zingers here,
They're not all first-round picks. My mom always used to say.
No, that was your mom was famous for saying that.
But I'll tell you what, man. I think Xavier Worthy is gonna could sneak into that top 5 wide receiver spot. I think he's better than Rashid, quite frankly.
Whoa,
because he might get into crashes with Kelsey, but he don't get it on the road.
All right. Okay.
But
look, I think
do you think Rashid's better?
Well, let me tell you this. Watching that game in person, football's better on TV, but watching it in person, I was like watching it and I was reminded of one thing. The Chiefs offense when Tyreek Hill was there. I was like, my gosh, Xavier Worthy, just like he just kept getting better and better last year, he has clearly only continued to improve, and we forgot about him, because he got his shoulder dislocated in week 1. We forgot about him. Now he's back, and he's only continuing to improve. He's getting better and better every week, and now he's avoiding hits, which is great. I don't need a 160-pound guy to go truck a dude. Just fall over. It's okay. You don't need to get yards after catch. So he looks absolutely fantastic. But let's not forget Rashee Rice was fixing to be, he was leading the league, I believe, in receptions and yards when he got hurt by Patrick Mahomes. last year, and we haven't seen him either since then. The Chiefs are going to be scary hard to stop with both of them back. I've got another thing to say, old Jess. The run game looked really good. Pacheco and Hunt are still continuing to get back to where they were before, and we had some people, some Chiefs fans, namely you, that want both of them cut. What's the story?
It's not even that I want them cut. I just think that they don't work anymore, to be honest with you. I love Pacheco. I love everything he's done all these years.
Sure.
But he's not the same guy. His body's all mangled up, man.
Okay.
I mean, his first year in the league, he had a torn labrum,
Yeah.
and he pulled he had like an ankle injury.
Uh-huh.
He's playing in the Super Bowl, and you know what? I will say this: Pacheco has done so much, and he's put his heart and soul into the game.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some kind. At the end of the day, eventually, like sometimes you got to take the horse out back. But I'll tell you this:
This guy's like 26 years old, by the way.
yeah, but he's taken a lot of hits, man. He's worked a lot of overtime.
I get it. Look, all I want to say to the folks watching as well, there's people that were down on the Chiefs to the point where they said they're done just 2 weeks ago, okay? Clearly, they still have what it takes. And now people are coming out saying, the Ravens defense, it's terrible. It's destroyed.
It is.
Hey, man, we still stopped them on offense. The Chiefs are clearly, things are coming together for them. And people were calling for jobs a couple of weeks ago. So I just think it's important to remember, let's, let them work. Why don't we trust these people at this point? They've led us to 5 Super Bowls, and, we've won 3. So let's let them cook, let them work, let's everybody get back together, and start meshing together better. Trust in Reed, trust in Spags, and we're going to end up fighting for that Super Bowl spot yet again.
Well, let me tell you this, Big Vaughn.
Okay.
Well, you might be from Kansas, but I'm from Missouri.
All right.
Missouri is the show me state.
Okay.
So, you look at these teams, what have you done for me lately? So, like, yeah, we've been good. Like, they're back, and I'm glad they're back.
Yeah.
But, it's the show me state, man.
Do you know what state Kansas is?
I don't know, the one with the bad football team.
It's the Sunflower State.
Sunflowers, yeah, because you got a bunch of sunflower football players. Jalen Daniels, is he even their guy? You think he's got
Yes, it wasn't his fault. He's just, he's trying his best.
Yeah.
I mean, K-State and KU in a couple weeks is going to be the mid-off of the century. They're going to have an absolute dogfight on who's a crappier team. So I'm hyped for that one. Yeah, I just think I just heard a lot of people, just collapsing after week 1. After week 2 especially, just people we're played 2 of the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
So let's chillax a little bit. We've got a tough one next week. What do you think about this Jaguars team here that we're going to face?
I think it could be a trap game.
I know it. I think I agree. They do not look bad. They're looking salty. They've got something to prove because everybody's kind of written off Trevor Lawrence. People are, making fun of their coach for saying Duval funny.
Dude.
And yeah, they're making fun of him. So making fun of Liam Cohen. So I think I've got the Chiefs to win, of course, but this is no gimme. It's just like that Giants game. People just think the Chiefs are going to walk in and just whoop up on them. I don't know about all that. This is a solid team that we're going to play. So hopefully we pull it out.
Well, I'll tell you what. On Jacksonville, they've got a solid guy in Travis. You know who I'm talking about?
Travis Hunter? Yes.
No, I'm talking about Travis Etienne.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
That dude is balling out.
He is.
He had such a poor season last year that I remember when last year looking at, looks like Kyle and Big Vaughn traded.
Yeah.
Travis Etienne. Remember when you traded like Tyreek Hill and Etienne last year?
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. My team sucked just like it does this year.
He's having a bounce back season.
Yeah.
He's going to be someone to watch. I think Michael Thomas, what's his name? Brian Thomas.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's a dog.
Sure.
He's a guy that flies under the radar.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you've also got Travis Hunter that's going to be gritty and he's going to be hit some cellies.
I hope not.
I'll tell you what, though, I'd love to see his cellies so I could work them cellies on the pickleball court.
I know it. Yeah, you need to work on your gritty badly. So
I'll tell you what, man, I had a bad day yesterday on the court, boy. I was getting whooped.
Did you win a game?
No, in fact, afterwards, Emmett goes, "Man, Jess, you were pretty off today." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
You lose focus. I can see it in your eyes when you're playing me, and you just start looking at me, and I know you're about to try to hit me and stuff. And I'm like, if he would just play the game normally, he'd probably win a lot more.
I know, but I put on a show.
Yeah, it's certainly a show.
Put on a show.
It's certainly entertaining.
But
Okay, great. Well, let's talk about some other predictions that we have for this coming up week. 49ers Rams.
ooh,
I mean, is this a trap game, or are the Rams just going to blow them out?
I don't know because you get Brock Purdy coming back.
I know.
You
I
got
know.
CMC.
Mm-hmm.
CMC's going to bring it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Rams walk
Okay.
away with this. Dude.
Okay, you had me going there for a second.
They've got some.
I think it's possible, but yeah, I think so. The Rams are so hard to stop right now. They are just such a fun team to watch. That Colts-Rams game, shoot, that was a heck of a game.
I loved it.
They're great. They're just a fun team. Big fan.
Speaking of which, we talked about a week ago about how Jonathan Taylor a year ago, he drops the ball before he goes in the end zone. He should have done a Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Well, you look at that other boy.
Yeah, who just did that, right?
Adonis Mitchell.
Yeah. Why do people, this happens every year. You ever notice this?
Well, he had the fumble and went in the back. Like, he barely fumbled.
Oh, right, the touchback, yeah. And that's a dumb rule, by the way, but whatever. But sometimes a dude's just running away with it, and they just do the old LaShawn McCoy. They just drop it right before they walk in. They're too nonchalant.
Yeah, you gotta do Forrest Gump. You
You
gotta run into the locker after you score.
All I want to do is house that puppy. That's all I care about. Anything afterwards is just gravy,
Yeah.
They banned the T.O. Dunking over the goalpost celebration, but you can do something cool. There's been a lot of fun celebrations in the league. Did you see the Lions went bowling, I think? A guy threw the football at him. They all fell over. That was pretty fun.
That one's pretty hard.
Yeah. So, I don't understand the whole, I'm running in the end zone. Nah, I'm just going to dump the ball. Hold on to that puppy. You know what? I would cherish it.
So, yeah, if he scores that right there, it's a tied ball game. And then another play, you had a Jonathan Taylor 50-yard rushing touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
And an O-line got a push in the back.
Right.
You know what that makes me think of?
What?
A push, 50-yard touchdown, push in the back, and the ball comes back.
Oh, you're talking about when we were playing Madden and you kept getting blocked in the backs while I was ripping off runs? Yeah. Very annoying.
Yeah, dude. We went to the Super Bowl that year as a 9-17.
Yeah, and despite your blocking the back penalties. And then you kept doing it. And then I'd see you. I'd see your guy sprinting off screen in the replay, and I'd go, you're gonna get another block in the back. Just quit touching your controller.
Oh man, some good times.
They were good times. That's a tough penalty to get called back. That hurts.
Yeah, you, me, and Kyle were up till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, we were up pretty late. We had to make the Super Bowl. To lose.
I cannot believe
Just to let who did we play? The Cardinals or somebody terrible? Let them keep the ball for a whole quarter, dude. I mean, what was our defense doing?
We had a pretty bad defense.
Yeah, I guess we did. We probably should have played with them, but whatever.
Yeah.
We've got also Chargers Commanders. I think this is
mid-off.
You really think so? I think the Chargers do, and not having Joe Alt is huge for them. I really do think so. And that's a shame because they're looking real good. Justin Herbert needs time to throw for sure. And their run game needs needs blockers too. Joe Alt is so unbelievably good. They are going to miss him badly. And I believe for the Commanders, supposedly, Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin will both be back. They should pick right back up where they left off, probably. I probably got the Commanders here.
You got two fraud teams, though.
Wow, frauds?
Yeah, they're on fraud watch.
Oh, man, come on. What about the Chargers? They look good.
I know. It's like the Chargers, it's like they look solid.
Yeah.
They're like the Phillip Rivers. You know how Phillip Rivers...
They were always pretty good. Yeah, I guess you're right.
And you look at it, and you're like, man, it's so crazy, dude. But I do love that boy, Winning Johnson. I don't call him Quentin Johnson. I picked him up.
I see that,
And
yeah.
he's been cooking.
Well, how do you think a Lad McConkey owner like old Vaughn feels? Because Lad McConkey's slowly losing his WR1 spot to Quentin Johnston. He's open all the time, and now he actually catches the ball. He was open all the time last year, too. That's why he dropped the ball so much. Because they were like, my God, he's wide open. I got to throw to him. So now he's catching the ball. He's been in the lab. He's got the stickum on his gloves, and he's really good right now, as good as anybody. So, yeah, I think I've got the Commanders winning. I'm going to stick with them. You know, I'm a Commanders fan at this point, and they've proved me wrong a couple times. I don't care. I'm going with the Commanders. Who are you going with there?
I tell you what, man, I'm going with the Chargers, and we need to get this guy a drug test right now. You got the Commanders? What are we doing?
They're good. They're
not.
Well, you just said the Chargers are mid, too.
Yeah, it's a mid-off.
Why do you think the Chargers are going to win, then?
Because, I mean, do they even have Terry McLaurin back? Do they?
Yes, I just said there's Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels back.
Yeah,
They're
but
both
like,
back.
are they like healthy, ready to go?
I'm sure they're fine.
They're just
I don't care. I'm not
crying,
reading the damn injury reports. You know, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna walk in that game pulling Austin Eckler. You know.
Oh, come on now. That happened because you bet on him. You caused him to tear his ACL, his Achilles, or whatever.
Man, dude, I know it, dude.
All right, we've got the Buccaneers Seahawks too. This is another game I find interesting. I think the Seahawks are a little more salty than people are giving them credit for. I think they're actually a pretty solid team. What do you think?
I think I like the Seahawks. I think K9. It's like, man, you're killing me in fantasy. Like, what are we doing? Are we going with K9? Or are we going with Alex Charbonnet?
That does make me mad when
Makes
they do
me,
that.
it rages me.
Well, Kenneth Walker will have a 60 yards on a drive down to the end zone, and then they go, let's give this to Zach Charbonnet. Why? What does he do better than Kenneth Walker? Kenneth Walker's a stud. I love that guy. And maybe Zach Charbonnet's a stud, too. I haven't seen a whole lot, but, you know, I don't know. Hell with him.
It makes you want to kick a fat kid.
Yeah, man, it should. So you've got the Buccaneers win this one?
I got the Bucs easily handling this. I mean, you got
easily, you say.
Emeka Ibuka.
You're right.
You've got
better and better every
Chris
week.
Godwin out there.
Is he back?
Yeah, he's back. He played last week.
Well, fantastic. Okay.
And then Bucky Irving, dude, he's a dog.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've had a couple stutter steps, but they're doing what they need to do to win. The Buccaneers are still. I'm very, very high on them still. I haven't seen anything insanely crazy from them yet, but when you're doing what you need to do to win, and you're winning over and over again, it's just like the Eagles. You know, people are complaining and they say the Eagles don't look that good, and I think I agree, but they keep winning games. So who cares? You know, who cares? My record says I'm the best team. So if the Buccaneers can keep doing that, I think I'll keep riding with them as well. I think I agree with you. The Buccaneers are going to take this one.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bucs. I think they easily take it. But let's go on to the next segment. We got parlays of the week.
All right, great. Now, Jess, you had a parlay last week. Do you recall what it was?
I know that I think I had 3 parlays hit last week.
Hey, talk about the one that we gave to the good people of low production, though, because people of low production want to make some money.
Yeah, well, you know, Justin Jefferson kind of cooked me. He had 122 yards.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
He cooked me.
Oh, so that's what I was asking you before we started. I thought you said that your parlay hit.
They make them not know your next move.
Okay, well, let's try to make these good folks some money. My parlay didn't hit either, thanks to the Kansas Jayhawks sucking. Every other leg hit. But I picked the Jayhawks to cover, and they didn't even win. So, oops. But yeah, it looks like you've got it looks like, if I can read what I'm reading here correctly, you have not learned your lesson one bit. What do you have for us this week, Jess?
Yeah, you know, I think Justin Jefferson under 1 touchdown. He's going against the Brown defense. It's strong.
It's really strong.
You got Ward. Warden on the cornerback. It's a no-fly zone.
Okay.
And you also got Jordan Addison back, so he's going to be getting some touches too.
All right. Well, isn't that what you thought last week, though?
Yeah. You can put the fries in the bag.
What? You can. You lost your own money.
But no, I think Jordan Mason, he's your
Mhm.
guy. He's your guy when it gets downfield right there. Carson
Okay.
Wentz ain't
He
gonna
is
be
good.
able.
Yeah, I like Jordan Mason.
You think Carson Wentz is gonna be able to score
Look,
touchdowns in this game?
I get you. I mean, he's looked terrible, but Justin Jefferson still had over 100 yards last week. You
They
know,
could have won that game.
they could have won that.
14-18.
Yes. I mean, they're going to be. It seems like what I notice with backup quarterbacks, even ones that used to be, really solid starters like Carson Wentz, it seems like they have a total mentality of, okay, if I'm going to throw the ball, I'm throwing it to our stud receiver, Justin Jefferson, right? And it seems like when a starter is in there, they're more like, of course I know Justin Jefferson's down there somewhere, but I'm also going to look at, this guy, they know their team a little better, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. So Carson Wentz is going to be continuing to force the ball to Justin Jefferson. I don't know. I don't know if I'd take that. I'd be a little spooked. But it's not bad. So, you got to make some money here. You got to, you got to take some risks.
And then this next pick, I've got your rookie of the year, your guy that's going to make the playoffs, even though he's 0-4.
Yeah, it's not like he said, and I quote, "If I keep it a buck right now, we ass." And I really respect him for that, actually. He even went up in my book after that, old Cam Ward.
He did too. That's why I got.
You know what?
That's why
I respect that so much because I've watched him. He really doesn't look that bad. He really doesn't.
Good.
He really does not look bad. He is hitting a lot of people in the hands, and their defense is god-awful. I mean, there might not be one talented player on that team besides maybe him. I mean, he's got more to grow, of course, but how are the Titans so unbelievably bad? That is just maybe one of the worst rosters I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah.
They are awful. And meanwhile, the Saints, who we all thought would be super duper bad. I mean, they are bad, but they're not like unbelievably bad. People are trying over there. The Titans have already thrown in the towel in the year. You can tell on the sideline. You can tell the body language in the game. They already knew. They knew going into week 1, hey, we ain't winning nothing. So Cam Ward's trying to prove that he can be a solid starting quarterback. So he's got something to prove, and it makes him mad that no one else is helping him out. So I'm glad he said that. You know what? I'd pay the fine for him if I was the owner. I'd say, good, somebody needs to, get this team in gear.
Well, he's showing great attributes. He's showing that he's a competitor on the field. He's showing glimpses. Like, my doctor told me, Dr. Bell, he was telling me about how when you show glimpses as a rookie, then it's good things to come.
Of course,
great
right?
Stuff, because you're gonna have those mistakes, but
of course,
he's been looking great. And then you go and say something like that. This is a guy that's trying to get his team some juice.
Exactly. He wants to win.
And that's how leaders roll, and that's how you win championships. So
I like it.
I
totally agree.
I don't think your 0-4 Tennessee Titans make no playoffs, but
you're going to see a crazy turnaround.
I tell you what, we might see a touchdown. Just one touchdown.
Just one. Oh, man.
But,
and you've got your last one here. What's your last leg here?
CMC over 60 rushing yards. They're going to cook.
Yeah, against the Saints, sure.
Yeah, that's
nice.
a typo. It was against the Seahawks.
Oh, you're right. Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're playing the Seahawks. I think
no, they're not. It says right here they're playing the Bucks.
It's the Rams. Oopsie. Oh, whoop.
So you're right. The Niners are playing the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, the Rams, their defense has not looked amazing. So I definitely like it. I mean, really, a CMC 60 rushing yards, I'd take that versus literally any team in the league because he's hard to stop and they're using him so much. How is that man not dead? He's just getting absolutely battered. So, great. What do you have an idea on what the what's your odds here?
Of hitting?
No. Well, yeah. Like, what do you make if you?
I make $30. Put 5 down, make 30.
What is plus 600? Okay, well that's great. I've got my parlay here. Good folks. I'm trying to make you some money here with these college parlays. I'm confident in this one. I made a mistake last week. I bet with my heart. I bet on my Kansas Jayhawks.
Again?
I've learned my lesson. No, not this week. It's over for them. I'm not betting on them again. I've got a 3-pick parlay here. First off, I've got Kansas State and Baylor are playing. Baylor is favored right now. K-State is surging, actually. Surging is a strong word, but they are looking better and better every week. I've got Kansas State to win, money line. Then I've got Florida State at Miami. I think you remember we were talking about this a little bit. Florida State being fraudulent, you say? I've got Florida State to win. I think they're bouncing back. I think Tommy Castellanos is going to show people why he's got a chance to be the best, and they're going to win.
Are they even ranked now?
They're probably like 19th. And then, don't worry about all that. Then we got Texas Tech at Houston. Texas Tech is 11.5-point favorites. That's not enough. Texas Tech is going to win by more than that. Houston is not good. Texas Tech is very good. They are very, very offensive oriented. That is just a 3-leg parlay for you good people. The odds are plus 1,281, so $5 makes you $69.09. Isn't that nice?
Even though I dislike the parlay, I might have to put it down.
Yeah, you like the money, huh?
Money. That's the thing, man.
Yeah.
That's just stuck.
Well, right. That's why we like the bets. That's why we like making money.
Hello, everybody. This episode is brought to you by Lawn Razors. Lawn Razors is a family-owned local mowing company that mows near you. We mow in Kansas City. We mow in Independence. We mow in Blue Springs. We mow all over. We also cut brushes. We do the whole 9 yards. Check us out on Facebook and IG.
This final segment here, we're going to go over the top 5 quarterbacks in the league right now. We've been ranking every position so far, so why not keep it going this week? So, Jess, here's your top 5 here.
I tell you what, so at the 5 spot, you got Baker Mayfield. This guy's wheeling and dealing right now. You got Emeka Buka. You've got old boy Chris Godwin.
Yep.
Bucky
When does
Irving.
Mike Evans come back? He's got a couple more weeks.
Oh, yeah. That guy went out to the grocery store to get milk. Quite frankly, that's how I'm seeing it.
Come on, bro.
He might not be coming back.
Why?
He's not Father Time.
Oh, my God. He's got 1,000 yards every year.
Yeah, for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't he keep doing it?
He might, hey, he got milk. He's not coming back.
He went to the grocery store, huh?
And quite frankly, they don't even need him. They're going to be just fine.
They're looking all right, for sure, without him. Chris Godwin came back at the right time.
I got Baker Mayfield. He's playing great. He had a great showing. He had, he persevered.
Yes.
Against those Eagles.
Yes, absolutely. They did all they could. The Eagles just, eked it out or whatever. And then, last week they had a little bit rougher of a showing as well, but again, they're at least in the fight to win a game or winning every game. So they're still really good. And yes, Baker Mayfield is absolutely a huge part of that. Totally agree.
And number 4, I know this one's skeptical, but we got Danny Dimes. This man's balling right now.
That's right.
He's dropping dimes and nickels.
Mm-hmm.
And you got Jonathan Taylor. That offense is so much fun to watch. I mean, he broke a record last week about 20 drive.
Oh, really? Wow.
Didn't punt in the 21st drives of the season.
Yeah, they've punted one time this season. That is unbelievable. I totally agree with this too, Jess. At this point, you have to give him flowers. And this is about the top 5 quarterbacks right this second.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't think that Daniel Jones is a more talented player than Lamar Jackson per se, but he's playing better. The team is better. So,
speaking of Lamar Jackson, we're going to get to him in a second.
Oh, we're going to get to Lamar Jackson, but I want you to continue with your list. But I totally agree with you here. Daniel Jones is playing as good as anybody right now. And, we've got a producer in the room with us that's a real big fan of Lamar Jackson, and he's befuddled that Lamar Jackson is not. We're going to spoil it for you. Lamar Jackson is not on this top 5 list. We'll both go over it. I'm sure you have your reasons. I'm sure I have my reasons. I bet they intersect. But go ahead, continue. Sorry, Jess.
We got Justin Herbert at the 3 spot. He might be on fraud watch.
Really?
But, you have 12 points and you lose to the Giants.
It's so worked up.
You lose to...
Yeah.
You give a rookie his first win. His first
that
game.
Jackson Dart was balling out, son.
That boy, I hate to say it. But Jackson Dart looked like retro Daniel Jones out there. I mean, all he could
Oh,
do
yeah.
is run the ball.
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
win
you're right.
football games running the ball.
Probably right.
That he got, I think it was 1-800 bailout,
Okay.
and
Well, I mean, yeah, you can't be when you're doing what the Chargers are doing right now. You can't be dropping games to the friggin' Giants of all teams. You know, if you drop a game to a solid team, you know, I mean, the Giants really needed that win. Brian Daboll was definitely giving his team a pep talk and saying, "Guys, I'm getting fired if you guys don't win today. Like, please help me out." So, yeah, I mean, fraud watch, but still, I mean, I think that's why you've got him at 3, right? Because when you watch him, he's an excellent quarterback. He's playing so well right now. He plays almost mistake-free football, and that's just so valuable. You keep your team in such a good position, and you get them where they need to go most of the time, you know, to be in winning positions. Yeah, absolutely. Great quarterback right now.
all right, and at this 2 spot, so we just talked about it earlier. I had Lamar Jackson coming into this game. I had Lamar Jackson at the 2 spot.
Sure.
He's really good. He's playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
But then Mahomes kind of came in there, and Mahomes I had at 7. Quite frankly,
Sure.
crazy.
No, I get it.
I came into that game having Mahomes at 7, but I mean, I think Xavier Worthy's maximizing. You're getting the best out of Mahomes with Xavier Worthy.
Absolutely. It was beautiful to see the deep ball start to come back, and I mean, because Mahomes can throw that as good as anybody. And he's been getting better and better at it with Tyquan Thornton in particular, but it looks like Worthy will probably be our deep ball guy, which he should be. And, him and Thornton and Mahomes hadn't quite meshed up yet. The deep ball's tough. So if he keeps improving that, yeah, absolutely. Number 2. And right, Lamar Jackson came into town and Patty ate his lunch. He made him have a poop game V2, just like he did with the Browns that one year. He said, "I've got to go take a seat here. I'm gonna go take a poop." So again, this is just quarterbacks, how good they're playing right this second. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes absolutely had a fantastic week.
I think Mahomes
It's just so hard to stop.
I think Mahomes' best accolade is his heart to win, his desire to win.
Absolutely.
I mean, he perseveres.
Yes.
You see week 1 and week 2, it's like, yeah, you're not having the production you want, but he's getting rushing yards and he's trucking fools. He don't slide. He don't slide like Kyler Murray. You see these quarterbacks, they slide. Mahomes says, "Yeah, I'm gonna truck you. I'm gonna give it everything I got."
Yes, he always does. And you look at him on the sidelines, if there's 5 seconds left, he's yelling at people and jacked up. It's great to see. Yes, he is still certainly, sure, he's not number 1, and I totally agree with your number 1 pick here, but if I would not rather have anybody else on my team. And I have never thought, man, do I wish we had Josh Allen instead or Lamar Jackson instead. I've always wanted he's the man to have.
He's the man, dude.
He's the man, and he's always going to put you in a winning position. He will again this year. So, number 2, great pick.
I think he's got that Brady factor where it's just like, there's more quarterbacks that are talented, and I'll say love Mahomes, but I think Lamar is a lot more talented than Mahomes.
He's definitely bigger and faster, sure.
Josh Allen's more talented than Mahomes, but Mahomes he's got that Brady factor where it's just
something about the vision, right? The vision, just doing exactly what needs to be done to create a first down, to create a winning position. Yes, he's done it more than anybody else ever. So, hey, everybody, thanks for tuning into Low Production. This is our designated ad space for you, whoever is watching, whether you're the CEO of a massive business or you're a locally owned business, or you're just some guy that wants us to talk about a product that you make or just talk about something at all. You can pay us. We'll talk about it. So contact us. We'll leave some information either in the description or a QR code, and we can have an ad space for you right here. Absolutely.
And then we got Josh Allen at the 1 spot. I'm a Chiefs fan, so I don't like saying it, but you got to give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely.
His record speaks for himself,
Mm-hmm.
and he's kind of walking into games and he's whooping. He's winning.
Absolutely. No, yeah. He's impossible to stop. He is unbelievably accurate. He's got great vision. He's terrifying to watch. So fun to watch, but just terrifying to watch, to go, my God, what can't this guy do? So totally agree with all of these, actually. I mean, you've got to give your flowers. I'm trying to think of anybody you might have, I don't know, left
Jalen
off.
Let's talk about Jalen Hurts.
What for?
I don't even think he's a
He
top
don't
10.
he don't throw the ball.
He's not even top 10
What
quarterback.
do I give a rat's? He don't throw the ball, Jess.
He
I don't-
wins
I don't
games,
care.
though.
He does win games. You're right. We were talking about the Eagles. You know, if you're putting your team in a position to win, then that's great. But we're talking about quarterbacks here. You got to throw the ball a little. It's how people used to complain about Lamar, and clearly he's proven that wrong because now he throws it all over the place. Jalen Hurts does not throw it all over the place. He refuses to throw the ball more than 30 yards, pretty much. That's about his maximum that he'll throw, and it is. The Eagles are boring to watch. They're the total opposite of the Bills. The Bills are super high flying and fun to watch, and the whole team is really likable. And the Eagles are entirely unlikable and not fun to watch and doing their little ugly little tush push
I'm
and
sick.
cheating. And their coach is stupid and he cries. And Jalen Hurts is always looking like this. He's aura farming. He's aura farming. And I've had enough. And this is not just because they beat us in the Super Bowl last year. I have had enough of this team. I cannot stand pretty much any of them. So our producers told us to not go to Philadelphia. That's a wise idea. We'd be gunned down by the first fan that sees us.
We get slimed out there.
Oh, they'd slime us and then they'd be flapping over and go Birds, go Birds.
Yeah,
So,
I like the Eagles. Over the years, I've loved the Eagles, but
me too, actually, when I was a kid. And they had old Shady McCoy and
Slim Shady, Brian Westbrook.
Man, they were right. Well, how about Brian Dawkins, man? I loved all of them. And Andy Reid when he was over there. I loved Donovan McNabb. I really loved Michael Vick. Man, did I. Old Vaughn would run hog wild with him in Madden 08 or whatever that was. So, it's not like the Eagles themselves and they're, are inherently bad. It's just that team somehow unlikable. I don't know what it is. They're spitting on people. They're aura farming. They're wearing their J's. They're doing this number. You know what? I don't think I care for them. I'm preying upon their downfall. It's very frustrating to see them continue to win every week. Who would knock them off in the NFC right now, Jess?
Quite frankly, I hate to say it, but anybody. I mean, they're keeping games close.
I know. I mean, so who's got the best chance of beating them out to the Super Bowl here?
Oh man, I thought it was the Packers. Packers.
Do you think they were bad? Do you think that was a bad game with the Cowboys? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's just a mid-off over there in the NFC.
Crikey. You know what? I think you're right. Yeah, I think every NFC team should lay their head down at night and thank God they're not in the AFC. If I was, getting drafted to whatever, and let's say I get drafted to be the next Jaguars quarterback, I'm going, damn it. I got to play Josh Allen, and I got to play Patrick Mahomes, I got to play Joe Burrow, I got to play Lamar Jackson. You go to the NFC, you go, it's a cupcake league over here, dude. I mean, maybe the Rams have got a chance. Maybe the Lions. The Lions look better and better every week. You think the Lions could maybe get them?
Oh, man. Yeah, that's going to be the team.
Okay, well, yeah, somebody needs to do it. I do not want to see them in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see them in the Super Bowl more so than I even want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
That's terrible.
I'd rather see the Bills. If I had to pick between Eagles, Chiefs again, or Bills and Lions, I'd pick Bills, Lions all day.
You're hate watching.
I am hate watching. I hate the Eagles. I hate Nick Sirianni. I am so bummed they didn't fire him a couple of years ago when they were calling for his job because he's won 19 games since then. So people were calling for his job.
So crazy. Yeah. It's so crazy how you can be 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
And AJ Brown's trying to get out of there.
I know. What's that about? So, yeah, we saw his tweet. Is that just a cryptic wide receiver tweet, as wide receivers are known for doing, or does he really want out?
Well, let's get this thing straight. You get your monthly tweet from him. He sends his monthly tweet. He's got to meet his quota of.
Okay,
I'm a diva.
So my main I'm a diva. I'm a wide receiver diva, but he isn't getting targeted very much. That's no crap. I mean, and he definitely wants to get targeted. He sees himself as a top 5 wide receiver. Maybe he is. So
he was.
Well, yeah. So maybe he's got, a bone to pick. Maybe he's saying, hey, I'm down there somewhere and Jalen Hurts doesn't throw it to me because I'm more than 25 yards away from him. And he's getting a little frustrated. He's reading his books, Could we see, maybe a little bit of fallout? I mean, you don't see fallout when teams are winning. You just
we're
don't.
seeing him right now.
Well, but he'll stick with them, I think. I think he'll stick with them and they keep winning. If they start losing games, dropping games that they shouldn't drop, I think then you start to see things fall apart. And that's from bad coaching because Nick Sirianni's a bad coach and he cries. And I hate him.
Quite frankly, I think you could tell A.J. Brown, you can go back to Tennessee.
Oh, God. He wouldn't. I don't know if he'd do that for $50 million.
Well, you got Cam Ward now. He could be.
Maybe, but then you're still going to lose every game, At least right now he's thinking, at least I'm winning, I mean, I got a ring, for goodness sakes, last year, so I don't know.
Let's get into your... So what did you think of my list?
I like, actually, your list. Boy, I was trying to think of anything to argue with you about. I don't think I can find anything. The only people that are left off your list would be, that would have been in my conversation would be old Jaden Daniels, but he's hurt, so I wouldn't put him on my list anyway. I really think I agree with this entire list, which is a bummer. I like making fun of you, but it's just it's a good list. It's a good solid list. I think the only hot take would probably be Daniel Jones, but what more does the guy have to do? I mean, they are playing lights out over there. I know they just lost, but barely. And they're really, really good. So I think I agree with everything on this list. I think Baker's in danger at this point. We've both been riding with him because we both really like him. And we both really like the Bucks. They do need to, I think, start producing offensively a little bit more, or that top 5 spot's in jeopardy of being moved to, I'm not sure who. I don't even know. Perhaps even a Dak Prescott?
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
I put Jordan Love.
Maybe Jordan Love, maybe Jared Goff. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford's playing pretty dang good with the Rams. I'm not sure. Somebody like that, though.
He's still got the sway back, though.
I know it.
I don't know if he's going to make the season, but I'm here to watch.
God bless him. I'm rooting for him. But yeah, so I think I agree with every one of these picks on your list here.
Okay, so let's go with what's your top 5?
I agree with it. I just said
you ain't changing nothing.
I think the only thing I'd maybe change is I'd probably put Daniel Jones below Baker Mayfield just for right this second, but he's definitely in the top 5. He's in the top 5. It's possible that he moves up. It's possible that he moves up 2 spots even in my, if we were to do this next week and they were to win again. So yeah, I think that it's a really good list, old Jess.
All right, that's another week of low production. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
See you later, guys. Make sure. Do we have social media now? I don't know. We're gonna make some social media. Follow us on social media of some kind. Man, we'll get a QR code or whatever up if we make a TikTok or something. We'll start commenting on TikToks, trying to get famous like everybody does.
Big Vaughn, I gotta tell you this.
Okay, great.
On the Kashi, I was looking at it the other day.
Okay,
it had like 50% chance.
Yeah,
like a parlay, not a parlay. It was just a bet.
Right.
Of Mr. B saying like and subscribe, and I'm like, man, what if somebody put a bet on old low production
to say like and subscribe?
There's your like and subscribe. I hope you guys hit.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should like and subscribe. Yeah, bet on that.
Like and subscribe, and then next time see Kashi, bet on it because we're gonna bring it every week. Just
You're
like
right.
And subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe every week. Unsubscribe to resubscribe every week. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and there'd be like ones where it says if they say it 5 times, so we probably hit the quota. Oh
man, we hit the over.
If they say subscribe 5 times, boom, said it again.
Okay, that's great. Okay, we're actually leaving now. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.